What's going on, boxing fans? It's your boy, Cool Kind of Boxing, coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing minds. Lomachenko, Vasil Lomachenko. He should be fighting Mayoshi Nakatani. It's coming up this on the 26th of this week, and it's just funny that no one is talking about Lomachenko. You know, you don't feel the buzz that you used to feel for a Lomachenko fight, you know, and he still is one of the best in boxing, in my opinion. But he has now the heat check for Lomachenko is now fizzled out a little bit, or just dampened a little bit since he lost to Teofimo Lopez. And you know, it's just interesting to see that he's not he's not the chosen one anymore. And nobody is pushing the Lomachenko wagon anymore. You know, he was like, nothing he could do was wrong. You know, everything he touched turned into gold. So, you know, with his fight a week away, you don't see the buzz. You don't see the buzz around his name like you used to. So it should be more promotion, should be more excitement, because I am excited to see what Lomachenko do with Nakatani. And Nakatani is a really tough opponent to fight, especially when you have a combat fight. He is that one dude that you don't want to see. You know, you don't want to go through him. You know, you want to go through somebody easy. And if this keeping with the pattern, what's going on this year, the underdogs are starting to, you know, they are starting to trying to upset the elite fighter. So, you know, I'm kind of interested in this fight, but I want to see Lomachenko come back on the center stage, and I want to see him fight, you know, the Gervonta Davises, the Teofimo Lopez, but particularly that Teofimo Lopez fight is the one that I would love to see some get back on that one, just to see if it was a fluke or not. And for the boxing fans, you know, I don't hear the buzz, I don't hear the excitement for this fight, but I know that I am totally hyped up for it. I didn't cover Inoue fight because Inoue seems to be the new Lomachenko when he first came into boxing. They're always looking for, and I mean the promoters, Top Rank, and these kind of promotions that want to, it's like they want a gimmick. They want a gimmick to represent their company. So what I mean by that is they want to play off the culture of that fighter. Because right now, Top Rank has Shakur Stevenson. He should be where Lomachenko is right now, in my opinion. He should be pushed the way Lomachenko was pushed. And his career don't seem to have the same traction, but they don't really give those fighters like Shakur Stevenson the same kind of promotion. You can look at Terrence Crawford's career, and he is arguably one of the best fighters in boxing today. So you can see that they're looking for that like a particular Manny Pacquiao. They're looking for some kind of angle, some kind of gimmick to build that fighter. And anyway, to me, is a fighter who is going to get built up. He's going to get promoted. Um, you know, he's fighting. He's going to fight some good fighters, but I can see right now they're gonna give him the fast track to greatness. And the guy he fought, Ramirez, I didn't think that was a good fight. I mean, it looked like Mr. T said in Rocky 2, it looked like one of them setups. And I couldn't even watch it because it was just no competition. He was just somebody there to make Inoue look like the next Manny Pacquiao. So, if you've been watching boxing for over 40 years, you can see it. You've seen this over and over before. They want somebody name up there with the Shakur Stevenson, somebody who is anti-black, to be the big name, like a Triple G, Canelo, somebody who's not black. It's almost as if the boxing promoters and certain like Top Rank and Eddie Hearn, they don't, they really, AJ is an anomaly because he's a heavyweight, and heavyweights bring in the money no matter what color you are. It brings in the money. But you can already see the smear campaign that they're doing on Deontay Wilder. So if you're not, the chosen one or have that complexion for the protection, you're not gonna receive good reviews no matter what you do in boxing. Because and the reason I say that is because look at how many people Deontay Wilder knocked out, and they still are looking at him like he's not an elite fighter. Floyd Mayweather, he knocked out people early in his career and he got shit, and then he boxed people at the end of his career and got shit. And it was just, for black fighters, it would never be enough. But if you're white or if you're Asian, all you have to do is go in there and win. If you do the same thing that black fighters do, it's amazing. You're the next biggest thing. It's all about your boxing IQ. It's all about what an amazing athlete. Let's face it, Lomachenko, we've seen that stuff before. Especially when you look at black fighters, you've seen the footwork, you've seen the speed, you've seen the angles, you've seen Roy Jones Jr., you've seen Shane Mosley, you've seen Floyd Mayweather, you've seen a lot of fighters, Pernell Whitaker, you've seen a lot of great fighters that was like the Matrix in the ring. But when Lomachenko came around, like, oh my God, did you see? It's nothing like this. Never seen anything like this. And then they put him on the pound for pound list immediately. By Shakur, he should be up on the pound for pound list. He should be doted on the way they doted on Lomachenko. Jermell Charlo should be up there. So they think that people don't see this. They even got fighters whose names, I've never seen fight on the pound for pound list because they're trying to do everything They're trying to do everything they can to box out and keep black people, black fighters from dominating the sport. And they're going to downplay as much as they can, as long as promotional companies have the power, as long as the networks have the power to have the narrative. So that's why they hate YouTube fighting channels, because you're going to get the truth here. And, certain fighters I can't watch. because it's just too much. The way they downplayed Stevenson was ridiculous. Even though some of the criticisms were valid, but if that was Lomachenko who went in there and just, how many people do he really knock out? You may get a TKO, but for the most part, he's just gonna box. Even when the chosen, like Ryan Garcia, got knocked down, he got praised for getting knocked down, and it's just disgusting to watch to me. It's really disgusting, and it's really overt what they're doing in boxing, and I just wanted to voice that. And many boxing fans, I'm pretty sure they're aware of the politics of the sport. It's like everybody gang up, except for the black people. They gang up, to keep black fighters off these lists. They're not allowing the best black fighters to fight the best non-black fighters, and they're keeping them safe. They're protecting these fighters. Look what they did to Ringo's career when he was at his peak. They made sure he stayed away from Carl Frampton, Josh Warrington, and Leo Santa Cruz. People like this, they made sure they bypassed him. Because once they did let Ringo in and he destroyed Donaire, they were like, hell to the no. He still got a lot of snap in his career. They stalled him out, hoping to catch him on a bad day where he would look bad, and Ringo just never gave it to him until he fought Lomachenko, and he was 2 weight classes coming up. He had to come up two different weight classes to get a main event match. Because the people where he was at was just ducking him, and that's what's going on in boxing. So people are accepting this. They're accepting to go around the dangerous black fighters, and people are acting like this is okay. This is okay. And then hopefully, like a Gary Russell, you'll catch him when he's down, and get beat by some young gun coming in, but his prime is just going by him, because nobody would fight him. I know he fought Lomachenko, but whatever happened to the rematches? You can beat anybody one time on a given day. That don't mean you're better than them. In the past we saw Sugar Ray Robinson and what's his name, Jake LaMotta, and we saw rematches throughout the career. Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns fought again. You can win one fight. So what happened to the rematches to make sure that the first fight wasn't a fluke? Jermell Charlo, the people who are giving the rematches, when he fought Tony Harris, Floyd Mayweather, he gave rematches when it's controversial losses. You don't see that. Teofimo Lopez, he's one of these fighters who's gonna try to win and move on, because he don't wanna get exposed, or he don't wanna take that L. And so boxing is not exactly what it used to be, and it shows in the sales. Some of these fighters, you're not going to sell if you're not the type of fighter who's ready to fight everybody. If you're not willing to fight any and everybody and prove that you're the best, then in my opinion, your career is trash. It's trash, because you just want to escape. You just want to get by. And you're afraid, you don't want to be the best. You just want to be, you just want You just want to escape, and that's not boxing to me. That's a con artist. So those are my thoughts on it. This has been Pool Kind Boxing. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like my content. I'll be coming back at you with more content this week. And remember what I say, law don't go around here, law dog. You savage.